Okay, so we are going to start share capital. So what is mean by share capital? What is mean by this concept? So before starting this chapter, we'll give you a small example of share auto. What is mean by share auto? There are 5 to, okay, if a person want to go to MKB Nagar to Central, it is 100 rupees. They will charge 100 rupees in a normal own auto. If it is a share auto, if 2 persons are going, what they will do? They will share the amount 50-50. If 4 people are going, then what will happen? 25, 25, 25, 25. So 4 people are sharing the money. Okay, va? So this is called as, that is called as share auto. So what is mean by share capital? For example, I am going to start a new venture. So recently there is a new company. There is a new electric company, Ola Electric, and then Ether, and then Ultraviolet. So there are 3 main electrical company. What they have done is, they have started in the beginning. They have started in the beginning with their own investment. With their own investment, once they started and stabilized in the market, they raised the share capital. They raised the share capital. From where they raised the share capital? From the public. When the business is started by an individual or individual company, it is called as private limited company. It is called as private limited company. In the beginning, it is called as private limited company. What is mean by private limited? It is a own individual venture. But once the company is going to expand its potential, it's going to expand its potential. What is mean by that? See, Ola is a very big company and very good company also, but because of the quality issues, they are facing some problem. But mathematically, accounting, logically, technologically, research and development, it is a very wonderful company. Which one? This Ola and Ether. So what Ola did is, it is a one Indian brand company. They, after 2 years, they decided to come into the share market. They decided to come into the share market. So what they have did is, they raised 20,000 crores from the public. They raised 20,000 crores from the public. Why they raised 20,000 crores from the public? Because they want to develop and expand its business by opening a gigafactory. What is mean by the gigafactory? Already there is a one phase of companies there. They want to improve. They need to improve their business. So they need money. How much amount they required? 20,000 crores. 20,000 crores they required. For example, I am saying approximately, I don't know the real example. So assume it is a 20,000 crores. So if I ask 20,000 crores from single person, whether they can able to offer us? No. So what I will do is, this 20,000 crores I will divide by 1 lakh shares. Another 1 lakh shares, or else assume it is 1,000 shares. Okay, va? If it is 1,000 shares means, assume if it is in a crores, it will be difficult for us to understand. So what I am doing is, I am assuming I want 2 lakh rupees. I need 2 lakh rupees. What I am planning is, I am dividing that into number of shares. Evla shares? Abdina 1 lakh shares I am distributing. 1 lakh shares means my share value is 2 rupees. My share value is 2 rupees. How much I required? 2 lakhs. How many shares I am having? 1 lakh shares. Another 1 lakh shares. Suppose if it is a 1 lakh na 2 rupees. Suppose it is a 10,000 shares. Apana?
20.
Per share it is 20 rupees. When I was issuing, my share price was 20 rupees. What I will do? This 10,000 shares I will give to 500 people, 500 people or 600 people, depend upon the individual capacity, I will give to the public. So assume each person, how many shares I am having now? 10,000 shares. How many shares? 10,000 shares. This 10,000 shares I will give to public. Why I will give to public? Actually I will sell to public. What I will do? I will sell my shares to the public. So what a public will do? Public will come and give their money and they will take my share capital. They will take my share capital. For that person, anyone has purchased any shares so far? So if you purchase any shares, what benefit you will get from the company? You will get two benefits. What are the two benefits? One is a share of profit. Another share of profit. Whatever the company is earning, you will get it as a profit in the name of dividend. Second, you will be having a ownership. How you will have ownership? You will put vote for the company. என்ன vote? If company want to decide to invest their money in the South Africa அப்படினா, they will ask the permission from the shareholder. Who are the shareholders? The person who purchased the share is called as shareholder. A person who purchased the share is called as shareholders. So what I will do? I will give my shares to the individual person who is an investor. That investor will give me the money. With that money, I will start expanding my business. How I will expand my business? New branches I will open. Then diversification. Then I will open new branch. New innovation I will do. Research and development I will do. Okay, ma'am. Advanced technology I will do. I will open another factory, another industry. Okay, ma'am. I will open service center. Okay, va? I will open my showroom in abroad. Why I want to open showroom in abroad? I will do export. Understanding? These are the benefits. These are the benefits. So this is how we will use this shares. So the company will get how much rupees? 20 rupees per share. For how many shares I am having? 10,000 shares into 20 rupees per share. So totally how much I will get? 2 lakh rupees I will get. With this 2 lakh rupees I will do my business. With this 2 lakh rupees I will do my business. Is still now it is clear? Everyone with me? Purija, can anyone give me a small explanation? Vishnu, what you understand from this? Can you summarize this part? What I said?
Company starting ஆரம்பிக்கிறதுனா நம்ம வந்து first share பிரிப்போம். அதனால
first share ஆ பிரிப்போம். We will divide between the shares.
share divide பண்ணுவோம். divide பண்ணி அதோட மணி வந்து நம்ம expand பண்ணுவோம் business.
அவ்வளவுதான். simple term. ஓகேவா? okay. So being a commerce student, being an accountant, what is our responsibility? To record this transaction. To record this transaction in the books of accounts. Record the transaction in the books of accounts. Assume I am selling this 10,000 shares to Mr. A, B, C, D. Enapa? A, B, C, D. 3,000 shares, 3,000 shares, 2,000 shares, 2,000 shares. So I am selling this shares to Mr. A, B, C, D. Okay, va? So Mr. A, B, C is a rich guy. He is a rich guy. What they are doing? They are making a payment immediately. They are making a full payment immediately. So what is the journal entry I will record? If money is received from the investor, what is the journal entry?
Share capital
bank account debit to equity share application. Application and allotment. What is journal entry? Application and allotment. What is mean by this? I am going and purchasing a share. So whether they will offer it for free of cost? No. First I want to apply and then they will allot. For example, if there is any government bus stand or railway station, there will be n number of shop. There will be a n number of shop. Every 2 years once, that shops will be leased to the public. That shop will be leased to the public. Per annum, the shop rate is 5 lakh rupees. The shop rate is 5 lakh rupees. The government will open the tender. The person will do the application. In application itself, they need to provide the DD. DD na enadhu? Dividend illa. Demand draft. Another demand draft they need to give. Why? So I am having 10 outlet. Another 10 outlet I am having. But the applicants are 25%. Another 25%. So how many applications I will receive? 25 applications. Into how much rupees per person is? 5 lakhs. Up 25 na? 25 into 5.
1 crore 25 lakhs.
1 crore 25 lakhs. So whether I will take all the money? No. Why? I am having only 10 shop. I am having only 10 shop. So for that person, out of 25 persons who has applied, I can able to allot only 10. Remaining 15, I need to do the refund. Remaining 15, I need to do the refund. So first they need to do the application money. Okay, ma? So what I will do? Once I am receiving that 5 lakhs into 10, 50 lakhs, I will take into my capital. Whose capital? Government capital. Same like that. In this case, I am receiving money from the 10,000 shares into 20 rupees. 10,000 shares into 20 rupees. So totally how much money I will receive?
2 lakhs.
10,000 into 20. So
2 lakhs.
how much I will receive? 2 lakhs only, correct?
2 lakhs, yeah.
2 lakhs and 2 lakhs. So the money whichever I am receiving in the name of application allotment, where I will transfer? I will transfer to the capital. Why I will transfer to my capital? The main ultimate aim of the share capital itself to raise the capital. To raise the capital. So the money which I received in the term of application, where I will transfer? I will transfer to the capital. So the money which I have raised in the bank account is received in the name of application allotment. Is received in the name of application allotment. This thing from equity, share, application and allotment account debit to equity, share, capital. Where I will transfer? I will transfer the money from the application allotment to the capital. Where I will transfer it? From the application, I will transfer the money to the capital. Whatever money I raised in the name of application allotment, ultimately I will transfer the money to the capital. Purujida? Understood? So what is journal entry? Bank account debit, equity share, everyone. Bank account debit to equity share application allotment to equity share application allotment account debit to equity share capital. Repeat with me once again. Bank account debit to equity share application and allotment. Second entry. Equity share application and allotment account debit to equity share capital. This is the journal entry. Is there any doubt? Okay, va? Is there any doubt? Very easy. Okay? Very easy. If it is a single entry. But what is the total amount is transferred to the capital? Is 2 lakh is transferred to the capital. Very easy, yeah?
Yes.
But it will be easy if the company received all the money immediately.
If we all share and include the share on
Very nice. I will come. I will teach everything. Okay. Okay. So this is the two main entries. Is it clear? Understanding these two main entries? Okay. But what is happening abdina? It was the share capital concept was introduced in 1980s. This capital concept was introduced in 1980s. In India, it was 1990s only. It was introduced by the Dhirubhai Ambani. He only started this concept in India itself, because our Indians normally will not give money to anyone. Okay, va? If they given now, if any big person or very famous person who is already in the field, if they start any business, then only we will go and invest. Are you understanding my English? Okay, va? Okay, va? So this is the concept. So when he started that concept, so it should be recorded everything easily. But being in India, every person cannot afford the share. Cannot afford full share immediately. Okay, va? For example, assume this is 20 lakhs or 200 crores. It is very difficult. So what the company did is, the company braked this 20 rupees pa. A company braked this 20 rupees. How the company braked this 20 rupees? Whenever we are going to purchase any land and building, what we will ask to that person, whether EMI option is available. Yes or no? What we will ask usually? We will ask the EMI facility. What is EMI facility? Term 1, term 2, term 3. Previous installment facility we will ask. Like that, in shares, the company started providing EMI facility. Okay, va? EMI means without with interest. The amount itself bifurcated into 3 parts. Dear investor, being you are a poor guy, you cannot pay the full money immediately. Dear investor, being you are a poor guy, you cannot make a payment immediately. So what I am do now, I will give the benefit. I will give you some benefit. What is the benefit? 10 rupees you pay now. 10 rupees you pay now. Remaining 7 rupees you pay in the next month. And another balance amount you pay me in the 3rd month. Or whenever I require, I will ask you, at that time you pay me. Okay, va? So only first amount, the first amount 10,000 is called as application. What amount ba? Application. Second, allotment. Allotment. Third, I said no, you can pay in the 3rd month, or whenever I call you, whenever I ask you to pay me the money, at that time you pay. So only it is called as call money. Call money. This call money is a company's right. Why it is a company's right? Because if a company asks the investor to pay the call money, the investor should pay that 3 rupees. They need to give the money. Clear? This is called as another call money. In this call money also, the benefit is given to the investor. First call, second and final call. First call, second and final call. What is mean by first call? In this 3 also I can bifurcate into further 2 rupees, 1 rupees. Understanding? This is called as what? Call money. Till now everyone with me? Very important chapter. Very super chapter. It is very nice to solve these sums. Okay, but a little bit of huge concepts are there in this chapter. Okay, so far you understood what is mean by application, allotment and call money. Okay, now we are going to see the journal entries related to application, allotment and call money. Okay, okay. So what is the journal entry for application? What is the journal entry for application? So in application, assume I am a college. I am a college or a school. I am having totally 10,000 seats. I am having totally 10,000 seats. I am opening the application. What the parents will do? The parents and students will come and purchase my application. How much is my application rupees? 10 rupees, 3 rupees, 7 rupees and 3 rupees. What is the application pa? 10, 7, 3. It's my application, allotment and call. That application fees first semester, second semester. Like that we will assume. So when I give my application, I will receive the money. When I give the shares, I will receive the money. What is the journal entry? Bank account debit.
Application for equity.
Another bank account debit.
Application
for
equity.
Equity share application account. Equity share application account. Totally how many shares I am having? 10,000 shares. What is my application rupees? 10 rupees. So 10,000 into 10? 1 lakh. Everyone write with me, pa. So 10,000 into 10, that comes to 1 lakh rupees. I received in the application. My ultimate aim of a company is what? Transfer the money to the capital. Transfer the money to the capital. So what is the journal entry?
Equity share application.
Equity share application account debit to equity share capital account. What is the journal entry? Repeat with me. Equity share application account debit to equity share capital. This is a journal entry for application. Same journal entry only now. What is the difference between this and this super? Upper part and below part.
And allotment. Application.
Previous said we received all the money, application, allotment, every money in single entry. But here we are receiving a bifurcation part, EMI part. Okay, what money we are receiving in the beginning? Application. What money we are receiving in the beginning? Application. What is the journal entry? Bank account debit to equity share application 1 lakh, and then equity share application account debit to equity share capital. Everyone repeat with me.
Bank
account debit. Equity share application account debit to everyone close your eyes. Close your eyes. Take the journal entry. Bank account. Equity share application account debit to equity share capital. Shiny, close your eyes and tell the journal entry.
Bank account debit to equity share application account. Equity share application account debit to share capital.
Very nice. Lokesh, Daba. Again.
Bank account debit to equity share capital.
Equity share application.
Equity share application account debit to equity share capital.
Ajay. Application. Upper equity share application. Very nice now. Very nice. Okay. Okay. So this is the first EMI entry. After application, what is the second? Allotment. For allotment, I know how much money I should ask.
7.
How much amount I should ask? 7 rupees. For how many shares? 10,000 shares. For 10,000 shares, I am going to ask the investors to pay. See, whenever they are joining, at that time only they will bring the money first and then we will allot. At second time and third time, the company or college or school will ask the students to pay. After that only they will pay. Yes or no? Napa? First, I will receive the money. I will receive the money followed by transfer. I will receive, that is a bank entry, and then I will transfer. But second and third time at all, I will ask to pay ask to pay, and then I will receive the money. And then I will receive the money. Napa? And then I will receive the money. Okay, va? So first transfer entry will come, followed by receipt entry will come. Napa? Followed by receipt entry will come. So at the time of application, first entry was bank. This is called as receipt entry, and this is called as transfer entry. Napa? This is called as receipt entry and this is called as transfer entry. But in case of allotment, first I will pass a transfer entry followed by receipt entry. Repeat with me. In case of application, first receipt entry, apparama transfer entry. Second, transfer entry. Transfer entry we can say, or else due entry. Nalba? Transfer entry or due entry. What is the journal entry? What is the journal entry? Equity share allotment account debit to equity share capital. Napa? The equity share allotment account debit to equity share capital, and then if I ask the money, ask the shareholders to pay the money, what they will do? They will pay the money. What is the journal entry for receipt entry?
Bank account debit to equity share allotment.
Very nice. Napa? Bank account debit to equity
Share allotment.
to equity share allotment account. Repeat the second entry with me. Equity share allotment account debit. Repeat. Equity share allotment account debit to equity share capital. Once I receive the money, journal entry, bank account debit to equity share allotment. So what is this entry? This is a UR transfer entry and this is a receipt entry. This is the receipt entry. UR transfer entry and this is a receipt entry. So repeat the journal entry with me. Equity share allotment account debit to equity share capital. This is a due entry. What is the receipt entry? Bank account debit to equity share allotment. Napa? Allotment. Previously it was share application, but here it was allotment. Now repeat both the entry together. Application, allotment. What is the application journal entry? Bank account debit to equity share application. Application account debit to equity share capital. Second, allotment or first entry. Equity share allotment account debit. Equity share allotment account debit to equity share capital. Receipt entry, bank account debit to equity share. Is it clear? Understood? Pakka? Okay. Now, same ditto copy paste for another call. So I will put the amount also. What is the amount, pa? 10,000 into 7. That comes to 70,000. 70,000. 70,000. 70,000. Same ditto copy paste for call. What is the call money? What is the call money? 3 rupees. Application 10, allotment 7, call money 3 rupees. What is the journal entry? This is also same. Application only first receipt followed by transfer. Allotment first call, second call, third call ella enadhu? First due entry followed by receipt entry. What is the journal entry? Equity share call account debit to equity share capital account. Further, receipt entry, bank account debit to equity share call account. How much is the money, pa? 10,000 into 3, that comes to 30.
Sir,
30.
in that also we have two calls. First call, second and final.
Yeah. Just replace the name. Equity share first call to equity share capital. Second call varumbodhu equity share second and final call account debit to equity share capital. Just replace these names. Just to replace these names. Entry remains same. Okay, ba? This is the equity share application, allotment, first call money. Is it clear? So far it is clear? Okay. Who can able to say all the 3 journal entries? I want. Yes, tell me.
For application, bank account debit to
ஒரே நிமிஷம் கிளம்பு. நீங்கள் மண்டே வாங்க சரியா? ஃபோன் பாஸ் பண்ணுறோம்.
bank account debit to equity share application, equity share application to equity share capital, bank account debit to equity share allotment.
That's all. Vishnu.
Forgot the allotment name only.
Vishnu.
Bank account debit to equity share application account. Equity share application account debit to equity share capital account. Next equity share
allotment
account debit to equity share capital account. Bank account debit to equity share allotment.
Very nice.
Next bank account debit equity share
call
account debit to equity share account to
equity share capital.
Bank account debit to equity share call account.
Very nice. Give me a clap down. Okay. Ajay. Sani. Just give a try, no problem. Tapana kuda paravailla. Solla. Application. Bank account debit. Okay. To another. Kuvendran.
Bank account debit to equity share application. Equity share application account debit to
equity share capital. Allotment.
Bank account debit.
Equity share allotment.
Bank account debit to equity share
allotment. Very nice. Enough. Full. Seriya? This is the tricky part, pa. Okay, va? I will give you 1 minute. Whoever I will ask, okay, va? Should say this journal entry. Everyone, write test. Now itself. Write once again. Turn the page and write the full journal entry once again. What is journal entry? சொல்லு first. பார்த்தாது சொல்லு. இவ்வளோ என்ன பண்ணுறோம்? அதே first entry application. Application. Equity share capital. This is first application. For allotment,
equity share allotment to
equity share capital. காசு வருது. Bank account debit.
Bank account debit to equity share.
அவ்வளோதான். First call.
Equity share first.
Equity call account.
Equity share call account to
equity share capital. Bank account.
Bank account debit to
equity share call money. ஓகேவா? ஜஸ்ட் அந்த அமௌண்ட் பேர் மட்டும் மாறும். கால்னா கால். ஓகேவா? அது மட்டும் மாறும். எஸ். ஷைனி அப்ளிகேஷன் சொல்லு.
Bank account debit to equity share capital account.
Application.
Equity share capital.
Application. Second entry is application to capital. Okay, amma first I will give you the shortcut pa. Write this shortcut. First entry. Listen. I will under. Listen pa. First entry bank to application, application to capital. என்ன சொன்ன? bank to application, application to capital. allotment to capital, bank to allotment. என்ன சொன்ன? allotment to capital, bank to allotment. இங்க call to capital, bank to call. அது call to capital, bank to call. If you remember this, you can easily able to write the journal entry. Okay va? Yes. So you understood pa this thing? Okay. Written now? We'll go to the third concept. So someone asked, if Ratan Tata introduced share capital, many persons will come and invest. If Tata Birla issued share capital, many investors will come and invest. Suppose Mr. B, Mr. B, who is having a shop in the corner of the street, he is issuing the share capital. Will anyone go and invest? Will anyone go and invest? Most probably no. Why most probably no?
Someone who knows him, his revenue, they can invest.
Okay, well, he is having good revenue, but even though you will think whether we can do investment or not, what will happen if they collect the money and they run away? What will you do? If they collected the money and run away means, what will you do? Nothing you cannot do. Purda, you can go and sit in the police station. Okay, well, that also not possible. So if any famous company, now okay, if it is not that much a famous company, if they want to invest, if they want to raise any share capital, so they came to the share capital concept and they issued shares, but what is the minimum percentage of subscription they should get? What is mean by subscription? It means purchasing of share. For example, I am issuing 10,000 shares. How many shares? 10,000 shares. In order to continue this share capital and business, in order to continue and do the business, a company should get a subscription of 90%. Pass mark euro? 90%. If they get 90% of subscription, if they get 90% of subscription, then only they can able to continue the business. Or else within next 30 days they need to refund the money. புரியுதா நான் சொல்றேன்ட்டு? Okay, tell me ma. What happened? Audible?
Mic is mute, I guess.
அண்ணா மியூட் இருக்குண்ணா.
இல்ல அது மியூட் இது. அது அதோட இது. கேக்குதா?
சார் அது சவுண்ட் வருது.
இல்ல அது நான் தான் அந்த டுப் டுப் சவுண்ட் இது பண்ணால வருது. Okay. Okay. Listen now. Getting now? Understanding now? Easy? Okay. So what is the அது பேர் தான் என்ன minimum subscription. என்னப்பா அது? Minimum subscription. So right.
$90% you should get.
Yes. Minimum subscription is 90%. It means if the company issue 10,000 shares, at least 9,000 shares it should get, it should sell. If company issue 1 lakh shares, 90,000 shares it should be sold. It means if I am starting any hotel, in order to survive, I should sell minimum 90% of goods. Okay va? Like that. Okay va? No சொன்ன சைனி?
ஹோட்டலுக்கு வந்து 90%
மினிமம் இருக்கணும். அது ஹோட்டல், இது கம்பெனி. ஓகேவா? இஃப் கம்பெனி ஏதாவது ஸ்டார்ட் ஆச்சுன்னா அவங்க இஷ்யூ பண்ணக்கூடிய ஷேர் கேபிட்டல்ல 90% என்ன பண்ணிருக்கணும்? அவங்க இஷ்யூ பண்ண ஷேர்ஸை வித்திருக்கணும் மீன்ஸ் பப்ளிக் வந்து அதை வாங்கியிருக்கணும். ஓகேவா? தென் ஒன்லி ஐ கேன் ஏபிள் டு கண்டினியூ மை பிஸ்னஸ். இஸ் இட் கிளியர்? ஓகே, தட் இஸ் கால்ட் அஸ் மினிமம் சப்ஸ்கிரிப்ஷன். ஓகே, ஸோ வாட் இஸ் மீன் பை சப்ஸ்கிரிப்ஷன்? வாட் இஸ் மீன் பை subscription. So many of the person know what is mean by subscription. How many of them having Amazon, Hotstar, Netflix? Okay ba? Everyone having, most of us everyone having pa. Okay ba? What basis you are doing? Subscription basis. What does mean by subscription? If you are holding any shares, you will become a customer or shareholder. You will be called as subscribed member. You will be called as subscribed members. Okay ba? Everyone is having SIM, no? Jio or Airtel are having, no? So you are subscribing that Jio network. You are subscribing the Airtel network. You are subscribing the Jio Hotstar. Upon the you are a subscriber. So only it is called as subscription. It is called as subscription. In this subscription, there are 3 types of subscription. There are 3 types of subscription. Napa? 3 types of subscription. Fully subscribed. Napa? Fully subscribed. Under subscribed. Over subscribed. What is mean by fully, under and over? If I issue 10,000, I am issuing a 10,000 shares, subscribed, exact 10,000 fully sold is called as fully subscribed. If I issued 10,000, only 9,200 is subscribed, is called as under subscribed. I am having only 10,000 seats, but 12,000 applications I have received, is called as over subscription. Example you take, it is a Kamal movie, full seat will be booked, is called as fully booked. Okay ba? If it is a under subscribed, okay ba? If it is a any other new actor is coming into the cinema industry, so whether full ticket will be booked? No. So only it is called as under subscribed. Under subscribed. If it is a famous superstar or Vijay, okay ba? So like that any movie comes, it will be a first day ticket will be over subscription. What is mean by over subscription? Cinema theatre capacity itself 100 seats, 10,000 seats, 10,000 seats, but public will ready to buy 12,000 seats. Are you understanding? 12,000 seats. It is called as over subscription. Over subscription. Suppose I am getting only 8,000 shares subscribed. Reject. Very nice. Why reject?
Below 90.
Because it is below 90%. Okay ba? See, last week I booked one movie ticket. Okay ba? No one was there. Only 10% of seats were filled. They cancelled the show. Why they cancelled the show? Because no one purchased the ticket. So what happened? Show itself get cancelled and I got a refund also. So what case is that? It is a under subscription. Okay ba? Okay ba? Okay. Fully subscribed. Now I purchase a ticket, they allotted me. What is mean by over subscription? I purchased 10 tickets, I purchased 12 tickets, but they allotted me only 10 tickets. It is called as over subscription, pro rata basis. This is called as pro rata basis. What is mean by pro rata? If I purchase 12,000, they will allot me only 10,000. It is called as pro rata basis. Pro rata basis. In order to understand what you should do in case of over subscription. Over subscription means I have only 10,000 shares, but public applied for 12,000 shares. So I received the extra shares. I received the extra shares. So what I can do? First option, I can do the refund. First option, refund. Second option is pro rata. என்னது pro rata? What is mean by pro rata? Set of the excess money received in application transferred to allotment. எழுதுறியா? சொல்லுமா உனக்கு? என்னது? Set of the excess money received in application is transferred to allotment. It is called as pro rata. Example, you are joining a tuition June, so you are joining in the January month. You are joining the tuition for the January month. So tuition fees is 2000 rupees. Assume it is a 2000 rupees. But in the January month you bought 3000 rupees. So whether it is a under a full or over. What are the first option I am having? First option I can do the refund of 1000 rupees. Out of 3000. Second option, I will not do refund. Anyhow, in February month you are going to pay me the money. I will carry forward that excess 1000 rupees is called as pro rata. I will carry forward the excess money received in the first month to the second month. It's called as another pro rata. Mr. A joined in the tuition. Fees is 2000, but he paid 3000. So the company can ask the first option to refund 1000 rupees or can transfer to the money to the second month, February month. So February month, Mr. A should pay fees of only 1000. And third month 2000. Is called as pro rata basis. Seriya?
Bank account 3000 to
I will tell the journal entry. I will say the journal entry later. Third, another both. It means 500 rupees I will do the refund. Remaining 500 rupees I will transfer to the next month. Mr. A joined the tuition. 3000 rupees he paid the fees. 2000 rupees I took for the current month. 500 I did refund. 500 I did for pro rata. 500 I did the pro rata. Are you understanding pa? Okay. So this is how we need to do the recording and transaction pa. Okay pa?
So both. For both.
உங்க வீட்டில் தான் ஜாயின் பண்ணியே தாங்களா? குரூப்பில் ஜாயின் மீட்டிங்கில் ஜாயின் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காங்க. ஒரு அக்கா பேர் லலிதாவா லதாவா? லலிதா சக்திவேல் உங்கள் பேர் தான் வரும். சரி, ஓகே. Understanding appa? This is the case. Okay? Yes. So far we completed. We'll close today class. Okay.
In both third thing.
I said no. Partial amount transferred 500 and 500 rupees.
Partial is 800.
Partial amount is transferred to the allotment. Okay ba? Okay. So tomorrow class at 6 o'clock. Seriya? Share capital. புரியல. என்னம்மா? Okay, wait ma. Further I will give you some other journal entries also. How to deal with the open பண்ணு. 8:30 தான ஆகுது. You go by 9 o'clock. You came by late only.
సిక్స్ లాగా ఉంటాను